Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Old Man Silver stacking channel. As I mentioned in my first video, I said I would post another one when I got my order, and I got my funds from selling some older equipment that I had that I no longer used, and I got those funds. Used some of it to get some decent silver to add to my little collection. One thing I didn't have out when I did my first video, I actually forgot to put this out. This was part of my constitutional silver collection. This is actually the second time I'm doing this video. I did it and I wasn't at all happy with the sound, so I hope the sound is a little bit better on this one, trying to stay a little closer to the mic. And you can see it's a mint set. It's from the final year of 90% silver, 1964 set. Anyway, I forgot to put this out with the silver I had, so I just figured I'd show you that. And one other thing I forgot is I do have some gold. And this is probably going to make you laugh more than anything, because it's really, it's gold that I worked very, very hard to get, because I actually went out in northern New England, and if I can get this tilted so the light isn't bad. There you go. See that little bit of gold against that black strip on this little vial? That is approximately 3/4 of a gram of gold that I've panned out of the rivers in Vermont, New Hampshire area of New England. And so maybe in 10 years I might get close to an ounce. I don't know. But I probably, if I live that long, and if I do live that long, I probably won't be able to bend down and pan anymore. But let me tell you, this nearly 1 gram of gold was a blast to get. You're out in the wilderness of Vermont, beautiful fresh mountain streams, and there were old gold mines in Vermont and New Hampshire area. In fact, they came before the gold rush in California. North Carolina, I believe, had actually the first one, and then quickly Vermont, New Hampshire followed. And actually, one of the mines in Vermont ran from where we go panning now. It's called Five Corners up in Vermont, and there's a lot of history. You go up there. We pan that river, and you can actually see the old village in the woods. The woods have all grown up, and it's all that's left are stone foundations, and the wood is all rotted away. But it's like a ghost village in the woods. The trees have all regrown, but there's still good gold in that stream, and we hit that one and a number of others. And my son, who got me into this, is doing really well. He's getting up there close to 3/4 of an ounce, and I think this year he'll pass the 1 ounce even in those little streams in Vermont, New Hampshire. So there you can go. There it is, guys. My gold. Probably worth all of maybe 30, 40 bucks, but it was a blast to get. So anyway, my new order consisted of, as you can see, I had initially, I had 1 kook. So I try to keep these in the screen. I have 1 maple leaf, and I have 5 of the Walking Liberties. So that was what I started when I made my first order. And let's look and see what I bought in this second order. Let me get these in view. Here is a stack of 10 American Eagles. Let's stack up these 5 that I had. Let's kind of keep things in order. Let me back out a little bit. You can probably see these just a bit better. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, I have 10 Walking the Liberties, the American Eagles here. And there's a reason that I am building my collection around the American Eagles. And you can see there's the 10 I'm stacking up. Got a nice little stack there. It gives me a total of 15 Eagles I have now. The reason I got and want Eagles as my core is because this is more than likely going to be for my wife when I'm gone. And I want them the liquidity. I want it to be as easy to turn in for her as possible. And these are probably one of the best coins to do that with. Plus, I also love the coin. As you remember, I told you the story back in my first video. Back in the 1950s, I had a paper route. And that paper route, Monday through Saturday, which most of them were. I did have some Sunday customers, but most of the customers were, 6-day customers. They were Monday through Saturday. Back then, and this will probably make some of you out there laugh too, the paper was 7 cents a day. 6 days a week. The total cost at the end of me delivering all of those almost 50 customers a day, and each customer was 42 cents, a whopping 42 cents for a whole week of delivering them newspapers. Most people would hand me 45 cents, give them the 3 cents back. But I had one customer, my third customer on the route. She were to hand me 45 cents, and only my third customer, and I didn't have any change. She would actually say, well, when you get changed along your route, you come back and give me the 3 pennies. And sure enough, that's what I had to do. I had to go back to her house and give her 3 cents. But most of my people would hand me a half a dollar and say, keep the change, which was nice. That for 7 cents back then on a 42 cents a week paper, man, it wasn't too bad. And most of those, why my pockets were bulging with coins, was because they were, the Walk-in Liberty $half had only been stopped like, I don't know, maybe 7 years earlier when I was doing that route. And, of course, the Franklins were out. But there were a ton of the Walk-in Liberties. And looking at this coin today, it just takes me back to those days in the 50s as a kid. And it's great. I love that coin. I just really love it. So that's the reason that's the core. And like I say, the liquidity, too, for my wife. Ease of getting rid of later. So, and what else did I pick up? Let me see. I got to be careful here because I have, it's this one here. Okay, anyway, I got 2 more kookaburras. Stick those here. I got 2 more of those. Let's see, and what else is over here in my little pile? Let's save that one for last. I picked up another Canadian maple leaf. I'm going to put that right there. And I want to put some white gloves on for, no, I'm not going to take these out, so I won't put the gloves on until I get to the other one. I picked up 2 Libertads. I ran out of capsules, so I left these in the little plastic bags that the capsules came in for now, just so they would be in something until I can get a couple more capsules and get them in. So there's the Libertads. You can see those over here, 2 of those. And I wanted a 2-ounce coin. I wanted to feel the heft of a 2-ounce coin compared to the 1-ouncer. So I went out. Well, not went out. I put it in with the order with the rest of them. And I got this. Now let me open this bag up first and then get my white gloves on, because I'm going to have to handle this. Let's see what time we got on. I've been 9 minutes in already, so I got to watch my time here. I ordered a Queen's Beast 2-ouncer. Let me get it out. And this is a gorgeous coin. It is absolutely beautiful. Let me get it into the screen. There, and let's see if we can zoom a little bit, get a little better view of it. I don't want to lose focus. But there you can see, of course, the Queen. Beautiful, shiny, brilliant, shiny coin. 5-pound British coin. And, of course, on the back we have this image of the dragon. Beautiful, beautiful coin. Now, one thing about this coin that I saw on another YouTube channel, and somebody was not overly happy with it. Well, I'm ecstatic with it. It's gorgeous. The heft in it is just unbelievable. I mean, like they say, that silver, I think it goes through the globe and right into your veins because, man, it's just intoxicating. But he had noticed that his coin was rough around the edges out here. And he actually showed it being pulled across material. Let me get my hand in there a little bit. It's probably overexposed. But you could actually see it catch the material on the glove and pull it up. Well, as you can see, this coin is not doing that. So this coin is definitely not anything left. I can feel a little bit there. Let me see if I can get it turned a little bit. You can see it might just catch a little bit and pull a little threads up, but not very much. And nowhere near the problem coin that he showed on his video. That one was bad. He ran it across material, and you could just see it pulling up the edge of the material. This coin does not do that. I'm completely happy with it, and I'm going to get a capsule to put it in. So once it's in there, who cares? It's a beautiful coin, and it adds 2 more ounces to my stack. So that is the addition to my collection. It's a small start, I know. I've got a long way to go to get anywhere near where I'd like to be. But it's starting to build slowly. But the problem is now I don't have access to funds to put a fairly large, well, this for me was a fairly large order. I'll be down to what I talked about in my first video when I said that I would probably have to order 1 or 2 coins a month and just make sure I kept steady through the year. And then when the opportunities come along where the funds are available and I can put bigger orders in, and that's my plan. So I will be back at some point as I slowly add to it over the months and show you the slow growth. This is a real small-time operator here, if you want to ever say this, a real beginner and a real-time small operator. But it's a start. I think I calculated it all up, and I already have 2 pounds of silver, and just starting a few months ago. But as I say, the rate is going to really slow down now until I have access to another, funding issue where I can put in bigger orders. But like I say, from my constitutional silver and what I've bought so far, I have about 2 pounds, 32 ounces. So it's starting, and hopefully I can get it to build. Hopefully, I'm hoping the price still stays low. I know some of you probably that have a bunch of silver out there would like to see it start going up. I hope I wish you all the best. I'm not trying to root against anybody, but in my particular case, it's beneficial for me for the price to stay fairly low right now, and so I can get a decent start. And then just like all of you out there at that point, you'd like to see silver go up a little bit, but it's whatever it is, and we've got to deal with it. So that's it for now. Let me know what you think. I will be back again when I get a few more coins, and hopefully in the not too distant future, I can put in another decent order. So everybody out there, good luck to you guys, and keep on stacking. I guess that's the only thing I have left to say. So good luck again to you guys, and hopefully we'll be talking to you soon. Take care.